Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and welcome to Valhelsia 2, which is an interesting mod pack. It's a 1.15.2 mod pack, and I've been playing it for a little bit with some friends, and I was going, there's enough stuff in here, and it's stable, that I figured I would like to actually record on here. I think it would be a blast, because I want to dive into some of that 1.15 goodness that I've missed out on playing so many 1.12 mod packs. Now, like I said, I've been playing on this server, and so there's a bunch of stuff over here. Most of these mine colony stuff, that's all dark wood stuff here, this is Mekle's work, and so yay for Mekle for doing all that work. Okay, I did a mob farm up there. Yeah, didn't work. This has been, a ton of fun working on here. Here, let me hop over here. Very slow jetpack, but it's better than nothing. The building, that's Nepokama, he did all that, which is fantastic, and we've got a bunch of storage down below. But I'm going to move out of here and start fresh about 1,600 blocks over that direction. And let me show you what that's going to look like. And just to make things a little bit easier, I'm going to zip over here. Whoop. Am I getting over here? Yeah, it just takes a little bit for me to get over. This is the area that I'm going to set up my mine colony in. And let's look at the map. This area here, I think, is big enough for the mine colony. Now, there's a lot of water in here, but there's also a lot of very flat ground. So one of the things I was going to do before starting is I'm gonna use my tools, like I've got some really good tools here to sit there and flatten up the stuff, just because that's boring work and I want to sit there and get this into a nice flat state. I'm thinking this level right here, 63, is where I'm gonna put the land, and so that means filling in all the water areas in my, I think it's like an 11 by 11 area. And I've been doing a little bit of work, like this area here I just filled in a little bit earlier. There was some water feature through here that's all gone, and I did sprinkle around some torches just to stop the mob spawning, just to be a little bit easier. But that's going to go away. I'm going to take everything that I have and take it off, store it away until I can rebuild the tech to get that going. Yeah, like I said, I want to have a nice, clean, fresh start. But I can't really, you can see I've got 96 levels. We've got a really good mob farm up there for getting levels, and mending is on all these tools, which is fantastic, but I'm going to put them away, like I said. Anyway, I want to explore some of the really fun mods in here, and I was really impressed playing this over the last 2 months with my friends, to see how very stable this 1.15 pack has been. And it's been constantly updated, which has been really nice. And I was getting the itch to say, I need to record something here. I think that would be really good. The drawback is I have very little quality time to record. I've got time to play, but unfortunately I have this narrow window of time early morning, and that's it. Because the family's busy doing stuff during the rest of the day, and so it's going to be noisy, and so the episodes aren't going to come out super fast. But I do want to record on here and show some of the stuff that I've done, like for example, villager trading is different in 1.12 than it is here in this 1.15 pack, and so I definitely want to go ahead and do some work with that. Anyway, just tons of stuff that I want to do, exploring 1.15, exploring the mods in here, because there's a bunch of mods I've not played with before. One thing you can notice right now, there's ice being formed. That's because it's winter time, and that's the serene seasons is kicking in, and so ice freezes in winter. So that's what's happening here. So sad. Anyway, I prefer the springtime, but beggars can't be choosers. The time just ticks as it goes by. Anyway, at least it's not snowing, which is good, because I'm not a big fan of snow. It covers up all the builds I'm making. Speaking of builds, I need to figure out where I'm going to be putting a house, And I'm thinking this is just outside of where I want the mine colony to be, so I may put my house here. I'm still pondering possibilities, but, you know, for right now, it's just a huge amount of digging dirt and filling up the ground. And that's boring. You don't want to see it. 9 hours later. And it is done. The terraforming is completely done. Well, close enough. This needs to be trimmed a little bit, and this needs to go over a little bit more, but that's okay. I need to figure out exactly where the 11 is. I think it's like that. Anyway, getting all that stuff done, and I figured the next thing I need to do is make me a home, because I've lived out of chests on a hillside way too often. So I'm going to start building stuff, and I've got an idea. You can see those pillars there. Let me throw up a picture that I saw. I was looking around for some ideas, and I saw this, and I said, ooh, that's a kind of a cool idea. Let's go with something like that. So I am actually going to go with something like that. One of the first things I need some paper. So let's steal those. And I need some wood. Okay, let's go like this. Turn that into this. Let's put that down. Okay, I need some pepper. Okay, so now let's go like that and like that. Oh, come on. Crafting station, paper base, paper. Oh, stone. I actually need some stone there. Well, I'll pull that out of my my piece. What was the other thing that it needed? No, just regular paper. Make it. All right, there we go. There we go. Silliness. I can make a bunch of chests. Perfect. I need 2 of these. All right, make me this crafting station. What? Okay, let me make that first. Now I can make the crafting station. Why are you not able to? I made you. Why am I not? Oh, glitchiness. I was saying that the one, this version 1.15 is less glitchy. Well, it is, but it still has some problems. Actually, I'm going to put both of these down. All right, there we go. This is just your regular crafting bench from Minecraft, obviously, and this is from Silent Gear, and it has storage. So that is very nice. Get out of the way, cow. That's handy. So I'm gonna toss that like that in there. Anyway, I want to go ahead and start making a few things. Let's grab you and grab you, and let's start having some fun with this. Let's go with that. And I want lots of slabs. All right. Yeah, it's going to be very painful when I am putting away my jetpack and I start fresh. But, you know, until then, being able to zip around like this to make stuff is too nice. It would be a royal pain in the tuchus to do this way. All right, so there's one platform. Yep, let's go with that. The hover mode. The hover mode is not so good. It eats up the fuel really fast. And I wish it were faster, but I don't want it to be too fast because that's a problem. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and make a quick platform here. Oh, one more side. And that over there, and then connect them. All right, so there's the support platform up. And we got one of these traders down here, so let's take a quick gander, see what he's doing. Experience charm is kind of cool, except I've already got the sleep charm, which is very handy. Of course, I'm going to be putting that away for a bit, but I don't need that for right now. And you are annoyingly... You're just going away. You too. All those guys. You didn't see that. Oh, one more bit of experience. All right. let's go ahead and stop the massacre and put down some wooden planks here. So I want this to be the actual base that is going to be the floor of this house. So the support stuff down below is, you know, again, it's just supporting, and it looks good. All right, let's do this. So you can see exactly where I'm going with this, like this and that, and I'm going to extend that the rest of the way and then make a whole bunch of stairs. All right, so that's a bunch of stairs done, and let me give you kind of an idea as to what I want to do with this. I'm going to come around like this with these stairs, so a bunch of upside down stairs like that, and then I'm going to put a, whoa, that's funky. That slab is upside down, or on its side. All right. See, that worked. All right, anyway, so I'm going to be putting these slabs here. So there's a ring of these spruce slabs and then a ring of the oak slabs. Yeah, that's, I was crouching. Oh, see that worked. It's very strange. Anyway, this oak going around as a decoration. And then one other thing that I was looking at doing, I should make an axe. That would be very handy. I've got tons and tons of these dark oak fences, so I'm actually going to use them as a kind of a fence around. They're not fences, gates. And then I need some actual fences here to do borders around this. So that's the next little bit, and it's just going to be boring me placing this stuff here like this while the family is microwaving some dinners in the background. We got some very interesting Korean dishes that we're going to try. They're kimbap and other stuff like that. They're yummy, and we're too lazy to actually cook anything tonight because, you know, it happens. All right, so I've got the platform done and the fences here in the corner, and the birds are really loud. It's spring. I'm going to shoot some of the birds and say, take that as a lesson. Okay, that's not working, so let's go ahead and ambient. Nope. Friendly creatures? Okay, yeah, that seems to do it. Okay, so the silly birds are quiet now. Anyway, so they're just going to be loud. That's just the way it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This way I've got something to go around. That should work. So I've got a kind of a balcony all the way around here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's kind of square this up. Why not? Right there. And then over on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, since I'm going to get rid of my jetpack, oops, I'm off by 1. Because I'm going to get rid of my jetpack, I decided that it would be nice to have a little bit easier way of getting in here, flying about. Yeah, planted some trees. So I decided this little spot here, I could come flying in and land and then get in. Otherwise, I have to kind of get over here. Yeah, no. Height-wise, let's see, 2, 3, 4. I like 4. It's a good number. 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's 5. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, you're off by 1, 2. Yeah, that's great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of you. 2, 3, 4. And I should definitely make an axe, but you know, I'll have to make that later because I don't need to make new tools while I'm getting ready to start up again. Anyway, and I did 5. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking 5 is probably a good number because I would like to connect these. Yes, 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 yes. This is looking good. So this is going to be part of what defines the roof of this building. And then comes the question of what to do next. Yeah, we'll connect all of these here. So connect all of these all around. That will be the central part of the building. So I've got kind of a porch going around the outside, and then I need to figure out what to do for the roof. Something that kind of mirrors the bottom, which makes me think some slabs, some oak slabs with the spruce slabs, and then some stairs in the center for a vaulted ceiling. So let's... Alright, I'm going to go ahead and connect all these and make me a whole bunch more of the stairs and slabs, because I'm mostly out. And now I have a roof, which I wanted to kind of match the ground. So I've got that border of the oak going around with the spruce, and that seems to work very nicely. And the roof was getting kind of boring, so I put the strip of oak here at the top as well. And I wanted it to be kind of flat and then go up, so that's why I did this. Originally, I was thinking the beginning of the roof would be at 4 high, which is why I put these fences here only 4 tall, and I was originally going to do these 4 tall, and then went with 5, and then decided to start up and then come down, and that seems to work. So that works very nicely. All right, so kind of boring in here, so let me steal some of these, because that looks like it's needs something. Let's go with that. Yeah, that kind of looks like it fits. Can I reach from up here? Kind of. All right, click that and click that. There we go. So we've got kind of a, I don't know what you'd call that, a gabling. No, that's for the windows. Anyway, there's something to block off these end pieces. Nice. All right, so that works, and I had plenty of them around, and they match the spruce, so that's okay. Alrighty, so with that done, let's get those out of the way. Walls. Definitely need some walls, and I don't want to go with the spruce because we've already done that, but I'm going with the oak. So where do I have my oak? I've got some oak here. All right, let's turn you into planks. All right, let's go with the small section here. This makes it a little bit easier. So if we go my standard way of doing a wall. Very blocky. Not so good. I think what we need is something very different from that. I do want some windows. Where was it? Yeah, I see. I grabbed some glass. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. Turn that into white because this is 115. And yeah, let's turn this into white stained glass. And then that into the panes. All right, so I was thinking going with white. It's a lighter than my normal black that I really like a lot, but I've got plenty of bones that I can grab. You know, I like that. That seems to work, but I'm not a fan of what the ground is doing. Let's the surrounding parts. I'm not a big fan of that. Let's try something else. Oh, hey, I've got plenty of these on me. Let's make some stairs, because that's looking pretty boring. But what if we do this like that? Then we could put the... See, I'm liking this side a lot, and this side is boring again. Let's break that. Should make me an X. But I'm not going to make an X because... Oh, see, I'm liking that breaking up the lines. How does that look over here? Oh, much better. Do I want to directly echo or alternate? We're gonna see about doing exactly the same. So clickety, clickety. So actually, they can kind of like that. Let's look over here. I kind of like how that breaks up, Do I have... of course I put away the glass. Let's grab the glass. Put that here. And I'm missing... There we go. These are hard to hit. I do kind of like that. Let's see. The silk touch, yay. I'm thinking... Let's break this. And do the other. Alright. Breakity, breakity. Because what I'm thinking is, should I start with this one or that one? You know, where the stairs are pointing out that way or the stairs are pointing in. I'm liking this a little bit better because this actually gives me more of the spruce log, and I'm going to be spending more of my time inside than out. So I'm going to go with that. And I think that will give me a pretty good piece going around this house. Let's break this, put in the glass. And yeah, see, that looks good. That's almost good right there, but I do like that centerpiece, so we're going to go ahead and put the stairs all the way around because fun. And it just breaks it up. It's my design philosophy of same but different, which I've mentioned before. Ooh, I like that, yes. All right, definitely going with this. In that, the idea is I'm using a very similar palette here of wood. I've got spruce and oak as the major players here, but with a little bit of, yeah, a little bit of dark oak just as a contrast. So that's the same and different thing. It's all woods, those are same, but a little bit of different in there. And the white does... I do like the black, but I don't have this stuff, so we'll go with this. So yeah, I think that's definitely the plan for the walls here, and I'm gonna have to reverse all this and place them all around, and that's gonna be a lot of stairs. But it's gonna look so much better because this, okay, if I did everything out of spruce, that would be very same and very boring. But having the mixture of the oak and the spruce, I do like that slight difference. It looks good. But having the mixture of blocks with the stairs, not just solid planks, that breaks this up a whole lot more, and I like that a lot. Let's go ahead and toss. That kind of like holds up the roof just a little bit. Yeah, see, that just adds that little bit of a touch. It's very dark in here. I need to get some lights going. Obviously, I didn't center this correctly, so I need to move everything over one block. I'll do that later. But yeah, this is working. Okay, it's turning night. I'm going to have to go ahead and break all this down and make a whole bunch of stairs. And do I have the trees growing? Yes, I've got a bunch of oak growing there. And we'll get this going. And there it is done. It's, you know, it's simple, but it's going to do what I need, especially starting off fresh with an actual building is always a nice thing instead of, you know, chests on the ground, which is my normal way of doing things. I do want to do a few things here before we go. Let me grab these bits because I want to go ahead and set up some lights around here. And I like these lanterns. These lanterns are cool. And I marked these all because if I get them right, then there shouldn't be any spawnable spots around here. Let's get that on top, not there. I did pop open this side like on the other just because I noticed I kept saying it's too far to run to either end. So this is a nice compromise. And you I have to crouch to click it in there because otherwise it opens again, which isn't so handy. I did get this set back up, so it's now correct, and that looks so much better there. Hole in the ground, yes. Stop doing that. Close. There. Break. And I think this is the last. And this is the last. Okay, so that's the outer perimeter. And then on the inside, I've got some spots for them to hang here and in the corners, because that always just looks nice. And these are cheap. They're torches and iron nuggets, so it's not expensive. All right, and F4. Yeah, there are no spawnable spots in here anymore. So yay, that's good. Of course, I do have the torches out there to stop that, but that's okay. I like to light things up. Now, I do want to put some elevators here, just because I'm getting rid of my jetpack, and now I can move about. But right click. There we go. Oh no. Nah. Let's remove camouflage. I was clicking you. Remove camouflage. Can I go up with that? Ooh, I can't. Alright, I need a regular block because that slab isn't gonna work. Let's grab one of you. There we go. And this way I can get up and down quickly, especially when I don't have a jetpack, which won't be around. And it's a little bit off, but it makes it easy to spot where I need to go. And I like that it's hidden, you know, that way it works better. All right, so this I'm going to move up there someplace. I'm not sure where. That way other people on the server can get here quick and easily. And one other thing, that's right. I'm going to sit there and take this chest and put all my stuff in there. That's trash because other stuff came in there. And all that, and there's that. All this stuff, there. That's until I can make it myself, I can't access that because I'm starting fresh. Speaking of starting fresh, this is a supply chest from Mine Colonies. It's just 5 chests like that. And I've already set one down, so I'm wondering if this will work. Because you should only be able to put down one supply camp, I think. Not 100% sure, but we'll see. All right, let's drop it here. Click the ground. Oh, yeah. And we get to choose the type of supply camp. And I'm going to do dark oak just because I like dark oak. And, you know, if I were starting in an area that didn't have any dark oak around, which... like, hey, I don't see any dark oak anywhere. This would be what I would use. All right, so this is just a preview. So I'm going to hit the checkbox. Yep, that's what I was afraid. You've already placed a supply ship or supply camp. Dang it. I was hoping I'd be able to place that down. Oh, well. There's tons of really cool loot in here that I think I may give myself some this wool. There's some that bits. There's an emerald in there. There's a few other pieces that are really handy. Some beginner tools and some saplings of all the different types. So I'm going to go ahead and give me some of that from the main camp that's way over there because I can't place this. Dang it. Oh well. So that's what we get, starting fresh in a nice little area, and I'm going to have to grab a building tool to make a town hall because I can't grab it anywhere else because normally you get the town hall and the builder tool in the supply camp, which I can't get, so I'm going to have to make it. And then I can start placing down my town hall, which will be back there. Past the sheep, excuse me, Fred, and that's going to be the center if I've planned it out right. And we'll start doing little mine colonies, and I'm going to have to, between this episode and next, I'm going to have to go and do a lot of mining, because other than a little bit of wood, I have no resources whatsoever. And that's it. Anyway, this has been Grok the Duck Farmer, doing a little fun here on the Valhelsia 2 mod pack. And it's a fun 1.15.2 mod pack. And I'm going to have a blast with this. And thanks for watching.